Oh, I was just dancing.
Yes.
Hey, hello and welcome to Kilon Shele. Yes, welcome to Kilon Shele. It's our marketplace where we buy, sell and advertise and also give you tips for your consumption. I am Gimalo Angel Ologoke.
And I am Olasunbo Kurumi. And you're welcome to today's edition of Kilon Shele. Only on LN 24/7.
Exactly.
Remember, once you see those numbers on the screen, do well to call us and let us know what you want the world to know about your goods and services. And like Angel rightly said, we bring you tips. And today we're bringing you something very important that applies to everybody.
Exactly. We're talking about gas cylinders today. How do you manage gas cylinders in your home? Okay, we'll take a quick break.
Yes, we will.
And when we return, we'll go straight into that topic.
Kilon Shele. Kilon Shele.
Yes, glad to have you back. You're watching Kilon Shele on LN 24/7, 100,000 naira for 12 advert slots only. And you will see us on LN 24/7, Channel 36 Lagos and Channel 36 Abuja. Abuja. Okay, so we're talking about handling gas cylinders at home safely. Now, many of us use gas cylinders for cooking at home. But have you ever wondered what can happen if your gas cylinder is damaged? Do we really know how to handle them safely? We will share valuable insights on the potential dangers of damaged gas cylinders and provide tips on how to handle them safely. So let's see. Okay, you see. So this is what you call gas cylinder, in case you don't know that it's called gas cylinder. Yes. So handling gas cylinders at home.
And of course, in some cases, not as big as this. And of course, these are Igbo people. And maybe we could see some of our own black men, the way they handle their own gas. And most of the time, some people keep their gas inside the kitchen. And like this, exactly, like this, right under the cooker somewhere. And of course, they have been advised that it is not good to keep your gas cylinder as close to your cooker. This is rather too close, if you ask me. So let's talk about how to handle these gas cylinders.
Yes. Well, first of all, how do we? So, what do you think is the longevity? How do you? When do you discard your cylinder?
For that,
because there are gas cylinders that really last for a long time. In fact, at a point, I had to throw away mine. It was a small one, and I got it when I gave birth. Like,
that's over like 30 years ago.
Yeah, well, yeah, something like that. But I think I disposed of it when it was like 6-7 years.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because I was just not, nothing was happening to it, but I was just not comfortable with it anymore. I was just not comfortable with it anymore. So I had to do away with it. And when I was about to throw it away, my neighbor said I should give it to her. I said, okay. I was asking, I've used this thing for long. But because you know that some people are not good. Do you know they paint gas cylinders?
Yes, and sell it again and resell. And with that picture we just saw, when you have a gas cylinder that is already, you know, showing a case of rust and you know, and stuff like that, I think it's high time. And in this case now you can see that it's actually leaking. That is a leaking gas there. And a disaster waiting to happen.
Okay, so let's see. What are some essential safety precautions we should take when handling gas cylinders at home? Firstly, always ensure that the gas cylinder is well stored in a well-ventilated area, away from heat sources, flammable materials, and living spaces. Secondly, check the gas cylinder and regulator for any signs of damage or leaks before use. It's very, very important for you. So these two tips we've given you. Or maybe we should see that card again.
Yes.
Let's see the card again and what it's saying. Always ensure that the gas cylinder is stored in a well-ventilated area, away from heat sources, flammable materials, and living spaces. And secondly, check the cylinder and regulator for any signs of damage or leaks before use.
Now, talking about leaks, I think I had one experience one time. I just started noticing that I was perceiving gas, you know, that smell in the house. And I kept on checking and checking. I checked behind the cooker itself. You know, the hose comes from the gas cylinder to the back of the cooker somewhere. I checked and checked, couldn't find anything. Do you know what actually happened?
What?
A rodent actually ate a hole in the pipe. And thank God, you know, sometimes when you are doing some things, even you can't explain why you are doing what you're doing. I just knew that day I wasn't comfortable until I found, you know, get to find the, you know, the source of where this leak or this smell is coming from. And you know the crazy thing, the gas itself was even locked. But I was still perceiving the smell until I kept on checking, and I was directed, you know, by that, you know, notion that just check along the rope. I'm like, the hose, lo and behold, that's why I saw the hole in the hose. I couldn't cook that day, of course. I had to call the repairer to come, and then they changed it and all of that. So I think sometimes it's good to be sensitive.
It's good to think that gas, when it smells,
your nose should be able to pick it up.
You see, even someone that has kata will get
exactly.
Gas is, I don't know, maybe God made it that way so that you know when it's up.
Yes,
because you must pick the smell of gas. It doesn't hide at all. It doesn't hide at all. Okay, so these are the 2 tips we've given you for gas usage, so that you know what to do. Always check. Very, very important. So we'll take another break. When we return, we will continue.
Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀?
Thank you very much for staying tuned to Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ here on LN 24/7. Remember, you can watch us on channel 36, UHF 36 Lagos and UHF 36 Abuja. And of course, once you see that number showing on the screen, on your screen, it is time for you to pick up your phone and call us. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ is for you to advertise your goods and services, and of course, any coverage of any event whatsoever that you want the world to know about.
Yes.
So today we are talking about handling gas cylinders safely in your homes. And before we went on that break, we already talked about looking for damaged cylinders, looking for leakages, and we have more for you.
Yes, we do. Okay, so we'll look at safe handling, maintenance, and replacement of gas cylinders. So always handle gas cylinders with care and never drop them. Use a trolley or cart to move them and avoid rolling or dragging them. Why would you want to drag? So always wear protective gloves and eyewear when handling gas cylinder. Oh, gloves and eyewear. Okay. Regularly inspect your gas cylinder and regulator and replace them every 5 to 10 years, or as recommended by the manufacturer. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions for maintenance and replacement. So I was right in throwing away my gas cylinder after 6-7 years. Because I was not just too sure anymore. But there's something with gas cylinders. Let's forget the fact, I want to forget it.
Okay.
That gas finishes Sunday or Monday morning.
Oh, no.
It has happened.
I've ever been there. Oh.
Like 20 or more times.
It is not
That's
nice.
why I said, let's forget the fact.
And then the solution to that, some people have said it's good to have just a backup cylinder somewhere.
One, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So that's just by the way. So please have a backup always so that it won't just go off like that. It is very disheartening. I don't like it at all.
Nice.
Okay, so let's go back to what we read before. Let's put up the card again.
Yes, can we see that card?
Let's look at it. Okay, so we talked about safe handling, maintenance, and replacement of gas cylinders. Always handle gas cylinders with care and never drop them. Never drop them. Always hold. You know, I don't carry gas with my bare fingers.
What do you do?
First of all, it hurts. It hurts, yes. So I have to use a napkin or something to hold it. Yes.
Okay.
So I won't even be forced to drop it. So I naturally feel like gas cylinders, if I drop them, it will explode.
But do you know that there have been, of course, sometimes it can be very somehow. And then again, there was a story in the news some time ago how an empty gas cylinder exploded inside a car.
Empty.
An empty gas cylinder exploded inside a car that was parked outside under the sun, of course.
Okay.
So the heat and everything, you know, after a while, the cylinder itself exploded and, of course, caused a lot of damage to the car. So you see, you are not too far away when you talk about the fact that even when the gas cylinder is empty, you should still handle it with care. We said never drop a gas cylinder. I don't know why you want to drop it in the first instance. Because the truth about the matter, there's always still residue of the gas inside in the cylinder.
So they said use a trolley or cart.
Or a cart, yeah.
Use a trolley or cart.
So that you can push it easily.
To push it easily. Oh Lord, a lot of people carry their cylinders.
I carry my cylinder. Okay, like something like this.
Okay, but this is quite big, so no one can really carry it.
And then when you want to wear
the protective eyewear.
Okay.
And gloves.
I think in this case, maybe this will apply to people that work in factories. Or the people that handle it and sell. Yes. So, of course,
you know, some people use gas to work. Yeah, so stuff like this.
Of course.
Because I can't imagine using my mask and gloves because I want to
go and cook. Oh, no.
But it's fine. It can work.
I think for the safety reason inside the kitchen, you should just make sure that the gas is in a very airy area.
And you know, some people just leave their gas open all the time.
Yes, don't do that. I don't advise that.
All the time, it's open. When you're done, lock it. It does not. I don't think it costs anything to
just lock it
up. Lock it.
For safety reasons.
For safety reasons.
Especially where you have children. Lock up the gas cylinder.
Exactly.
And of course, try to be sure that, you know, your knobs are not turned on when you want to turn on the gas cylinder.
Have you ever... I experienced that one this last Christmas.
Wow.
So in my mind, I don't know what I was. I was baking. Then I now turned it to grill. So I think it was just on. When I put on the match.
It just went boom. Boom. Wow.
In my face.
Wow. Did you hear that? So you see, this safety thing we are talking about can happen to anybody.
Your knobs are very important.
Yeah.
Your knobs are very important. Very, very important.
Very, very
is
important.
It open or is it closed before you? You know, depending on the kind you use.
Exactly.
Yes, is it because there are some that automatic brings out the fire.
Exactly, and
some you have to use the match
to strike it on.
So please be careful with your knobs.
True.
Very important.
Very, very true.
Because the thing with gas explosion is it affects everybody.
Everybody.
It can affect your neighbor. Very, very.
And it's not something good at all. It's not something anybody should experience.
And we've seen it in Lagos and some other parts of Nigeria.
Yes.
They said it's gas explosion. And it might be one tiny mistake.
Exactly.
That caused
or
it.
a negligence that could lead to that. Not a good thing at all. All right. We've seen some of the visuals, yes, showing how to handle gas and how to take care of your gas. And another thing is, I will still hamper on that. All those pictures that we show you is just to give you an idea Your gas cooker shouldn't be close to your cylinder. All of that is, I don't think is advised, because in situations where there is maybe an emergency, it will just catch up without, you know. I've seen some videos on social media how a whole gas just exploded and the lady and everything just went. In fact, the video was so like
horrible.
What's this? It wasn't good at all. So this is not advised at all. We'll go for another break now, right?
Exactly, yes.
Yes. So we'll take that quick break. Kilo Shele will be back right after this. Stay tuned. Kilo Shele. Kilo Shele.
Yes, we're back.
Yes, we are back.
And it's still Kilo Shele on
yes, it's still Kilo Shele.
100,000 naira for 12 advert slots only. Do you sell durable gas cylinders?
Yes.
This is the time
exactly.
to advertise on LN24/7 so that people will know what you are selling. Kilonta is long we spoke
Kilonta.
This program.
Let's say Kilonta.
Kilonta.
Wá ṣe ìpolówó ọjà ẹ lórí Kilo Shele. Kilonta.
Advertise your
goods and services on Kilo Shele. Yay! Angel is hearing Yoruba. Oh, I got to.
Oh yes,
oh
yes. So
advertise
on Kilo Shele and your products will be seen all over the world because it's also on LN247.news. So who will not watch that? So we're talking about gas cylinders.
True.
And so we want to give you some additional tips concerning gas cylinders. Remember, very, very important, always keep children and pets away from gas cylinders. You talked about rats eating it up or something eating it
rodents,
up. Yes, rodents. So take rodents out of your house. Very important. So always keep children.
I have to get rid of all the rodents.
Your the pets, and the dogs and the cats for those precious and all the lives cats and dogs in their houses. Yes, I called you out.
Basbos, I meet you where you are.
Always keep children and pets away from gas cylinders and never use them near open flames or sparks. Now, regularly check your gas cylinders expiration date and always follow local regulations and guidelines for gas cylinder use and storage. That's expiration date. We need to find where they write it.
Yes, I think it should be somewhere.
I think the sellers will know.
Yes, the sellers will know. And then, of course, we could maybe in a subsequent edition of Kilo Shele, we could talk to an expert on this and then, of course, bring you that clip so that you can get to know more on how to handle your gas and get to know the expiring date and where to look. I like what they did with this particular picture.
The new and the old.
And the old. So if you see your gas cylinder already looking like this, that's an indication that there's something to use to start looking at.
Okay, okay. So said keep children and pets, including you, Sumbo.
Oh my word.
Likes dogs.
But I don't have pets
but you don't
yet.
Have, you can buy tomorrow.
Yet. That's why I put the word yet.
Yeah. You see, that's what I'm saying.
There is nothing wrong with, see, cameraman, let my face show. Now, Angel has issues with pets.
Oh my God.
That's why she's saying what she's saying. But nevertheless, take the advice.
I don't have.
But nevertheless, take the advice. Take the tip.
Yes.
It's very true.
What are they even entering the kitchen for?
Keep your pets away.
Precious, keep your
oh my God, you should say it again.
Away from your kitchen. Very, very important.
That's most as it too, yeah. We need to go on.
Yes,
come on.
We need to go. We need to take a break. Which one?
Yes.
Anyone we will do. But pets and your children.
Oh my word. You went back to pets again.
Yes.
Why
it never occurred to me that pets could be a problem.
They are not a problem.
It's a problem now.
It's not. Did you hear what that thing said?
What did he
It
say?
said, keep your children away. Children.
Because
and
when they said keep things away from children, there are tendencies that children will go to eat. And there are tendencies that pets will go to eat.
Always keep children and pets away from gas cylinder. You're protecting the children and the pets.
They have the potentials of going to it.
Yes, but what, you mentioned it like that's a problem.
Keep your pets away from.
I am going to, a particular edition will be dedicated to pets on Kilo Shele.
She will present
An angel
alone.
will be here.
Get ready to do it alone because
you will be here.
I'll be anti, you are for. It's fine, there's a balance. There'll be a balance. I'll say why not? Why should it be? You say why it should be.
You see?
Yes.
Let's take that break.
When we come back, we'll finish up. Let's finish up behind the scene.
Oh my God.
Before, when we come back, we must have settled this.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Kilo Shele. Kilo Shele. So we are on the final stretch of today's edition of Kilo Shele. If you have not called, this is the best time for you to call. Call now. What are you selling?
Yes, put up the numbers on the screen.
What are you selling? Kilo nta. How do you say it in Igbo? Exactly what she just said. Kilo nta. Come and say it on Kilo Shele. Call the numbers showing on the screen here. On the screen right now. We are here for you to help you advertise your goods and services. And if you have any programs, any events, is it an AGM, conference, meeting, what's that called? Birthday parties, weddings, you know, whatever it is.
Naming ceremony, house opening.
Whatever you want the world to know about, we are here for you. And Kilo Shele will take it to the world for you. Like I said, we're on the final stretch.
Yes.
Angel.
Okay, so as we wrap up this, safety should always be our top priority.
True.
So when using gas cylinders at home, and so by taking these precautions, we can ensure a safe and enjoyable cooking experience at home. Very, very important.
Very important
so that you
indeed.
cook in peace, eat in peace, go to bed in peace.
And always be mindful to close your cylinders. Don't cook and leave the cylinder open. Once you finish, close it immediately. I never make that mistake.
Exactly.
I never forget. Sometimes I've already gotten to the door about to leave the house, and I'll feel like, go and check your gas cylinder. I will go back.
I always check my knobs.
Yes,
very,
now
very
I go back, I check the cylinder, and most of the time, in fact, more than 99.9% of the time, the gas cylinder is closed. But just because I just felt, go back and check. I will go back and check. Just, you know.
Please always check this.
It's always good to check. You can never go wrong.
You're saving lives.
Exactly.
By doing that.
And saving properties as well.
Okay, it's a wrap.
Yes, we're about to say our final goodbyes right now. Do well to call us.
Yes.
I remain Olasubo Kurumi.
And I am Gimalo Angel.
I see you some other time. How do I look? Bouncing my shoulder.
Okay, music.
All right, we'll see you. Take care and stay safe.
So we're focusing today.
Yes.